Alright, hello. So I'm just going to cast a game here. I literally just played this. It's a Tartalek. I'm playing V for Victory against Munte Balanced. And this player's ranked around about 300, so I am better than them. And what I start off by doing here is something quite nasty. These are AT rifles, and on this map especially, this side, you can rush in here, plant something here, and you can really destroy anything that comes up the hill. Same over here. I've got one here. I've also got the Saba, which I generally think is crappy. It does my head in, but I think it does some good here. It's just got an AT rifle and a little machine gun that does nothing. Anyway, my plan is I'm kind of want to just get in here, harass. I don't usually go for this forest too much, but I thought I'd give it a bit of a go, even though I know his infantry is going to be really difficult to get. I've got two flame squads. I don't know why I'm bringing out bazookas, because I know they've not got machine guns. They've brought a bazooka here as well. Kind of daft. And also these planes, I really like these ones. Let's get a close-up of this. Yeah, their turning circle is pretty terrible, but close air support, so they will strafe, they will stress out ground units, they do a bit of damage. They're only 65 points, and I believe you get 5 of them in A. So it's really nice. Here all's quiet. I don't believe this one sniped anything at all, but he's not deployed very well here, because usually you'd rush something into here, a flamer, especially with this division. Some snipers up on here, or in this area, and you can really clean out and take over here with a Munte, I'd say. It brings out an IAR, very nice fighter, sturdy machine. I've got 2 of my ME-21s out, but as you'll see, I've not only got a card of these in A. So head on, it's going to do some damage. These are medium resilience. I got a BF-109 comes in now to help out, and another ME-21. So already I've got 4 planes out on the map, which some people might consider an over-investment into air. But there you go. I got my IAR. This one's going to run away. He's not going to be wanting to come out and play anymore. Yeah, if I was him, I'd be retreating this plane now. He's got no AEA in to help whatsoever. But I think he just wants some revenge. Does he get this one? No. Maybe he's retreating it now. No, still not. The BF-109 is going to go in. Does he get it? Oh, he does get it in the end, so he does get some revenge. And is he going to go down? I think he's going to go down here. I don't think he stands a chance against all this. Oof. Anyway, what's going down on the ground? Here, a lot of fighting going. He come in. He caused me trouble. These squads are really nasty. Yeah, 15 rifles, Molotovs. Someone's been talking about the Molotovs being nerfed and how they're not so good lately. I don't know, to be honest. I will defer to the experts. They say they're not as good anymore. I'm not sure exactly how bad they are, but not as good as before. So I've got away with this here. I've done well against, I'd say, superior infantry. I don't think he had a flamer in there though, which doesn't help. And my leader stopped my things from surrendering. Alright, so I'm being bold here. I'm going with a couple of flamer units. This in case there's any armoured vehicles in there. And I can't know how to say that. But yeah, assault squads. Basically same as Pioneer again. The good thing with the Hungarian squads, they're quite bulky. So I get away with that as a combination. If he had this combined with this, maybe he would have helped out. But it's not a good idea to scatter your units individually around. You want to, like I've got a force here, they complement each other. The flamers will stop things from throwing. The Pioneer will throw his stuff. Oh, Molotov out. See, if these were together, might have helped out. He's out in light cover, heavy cover, so it's another. This, you should be retreating now if you know there's so much there. Because, yeah, he's not going to win there. Not going to win. I'm bringing out my planes again, looking to strafe anything I can get my eyes on. This plane is... oh no, it's not. I thought it was diving for a strafe then. In the centre, there's no movement. He's only got... ah, I see what he's done then. So he's gone for an all-out assault. Ah, no. I'm forgetting about this. Yes, so he did bring units in here, but they got blown to smithereens. I just stayed there. I thought, you can come back in again. I'll shoot them. I don't mind. So I could have pushed through and taken this. But I've already got the flag. I thought, I'm okay. I just want to concentrate on the flanks. Because with V for Victory, I do have the income advantage for Phase A, and I have a big disadvantage in B. But I just want to push in A, hopefully, well, possibly double tick him for some of the time to make his life in B more desperate. But he's bringing out individual planes, which are not really going to help. They are good planes, the IAR, but one at a time against three, even though these two are not very maneuverable, the BF-109 is. So rather than bringing a plane out, I don't know if he bought that plane new, a better idea would be to invest in some AA. So you can see that I'm encroaching in areas here, so I'm probably going to be coming in a lot more here. So investing in some AA, up on the hill back here maybe, around here, would be a very good idea. Yeah, centre, nothing's going on. Again, I could have really pushed here, but I was focused elsewhere. I was trying to take control of this area, maybe sneak this flag. But yeah, here I'm losing out big time. These Pioneer are very good squads. He's going to sweep through here now. There's not a lot I can do to stop this. But I have reinforcements coming in. They're disheartened units. Yeah, these units are really good. Yeah, you get 12 in a unit. They're disheartened, but they get anti-tank grenades. They get a machine gun. They get something close range. So they're pretty decent, as you can see. For the price. Alright. Now, here's one of the advantages of the Tartalek deck. You get one of these off maps. It's only 100 millimeters, but you get 3 charges of them. You get 2 cards of these. So you can fill out 2 slots. If you have it in A phase, you get 1. If in A phase you get 1 card, B phase you get 2 cards, C phase you get 3. So we're still in A, so that's just 1. And I'm doing this just to stop any advance, because I know he's got better units on the ground. And it's going to hit... oh, that was quite lucky. I've not actually seen this replay yet. Yep. That's going to do the trick. Again, it's not really going to kill anything. It's just going to suppress, make him fall back, make him think twice. Here, unfortunately for him, I had just unloaded these, just reinforced this area, so these are going to have to run away. This is something you should always try and do as well. Fall back your units. Your disheartened units will do it anyway, because if they're falling back, they won't take as much damage. If they're just pinned and someone's shooting at you, they won't take as much damage again, but they can get surrendered easily. Yeah, oh, this forest, it's a battle of forests. Again, he's pushed back in here, taken out my units. I've brought a mortar up onto the hill just behind here. Because this was originally over here somewhere, because I was thinking about going through the town. So I'll put it in the middle so it can support both areas. So I'm just bombing the area. I can't see him here. Well, I couldn't see him before. I was just bombing roughly where he was. Unload the troops, rather than bringing them right up here. In case they get shot out their transports and destroyed. Not good. The Stir can't see much. Yeah, cannot shoot or anything if you can't see it. But I bought this here just in case he starts popping things out here, so I can blap them. More flamers in, because I know flamers are important here in the forest. Because one-on-one, he's got Molotovs, he used other flamer squads as well, but he's not got them in here at the moment. Maybe they'll be coming in. But he's just, yeah, Assault Pioneer, there we go. Yeah, once they come in, I can't really contend with them very much. So I need flamers to harass. And he's only got so many HE grenades left. He's using another one there. Yeah, so now I should just sit in this line here, because my advantage is at range. With 35 men, my advantage definitely range. I don't want to be going across the light forests and getting less cover. Alright, back down here. My planes are still out, still causing a lot of trouble for him. He's still got no AA. Yeah, I think I delivered another off map to this area, then I just came in hoping to see if I could take advantage of any soften up units in here, but nope. Just a little probe, he's done for. What's amazing about these units as well, like I say, 12-man squad, 15 points. 15 points. Goddamn bargain. And you get a lot of them. They're all over the place. Because previously, in my video with Lovas, I would say Lovas was better with Tartalek. Now, say now, they buffed them both, so-called buffed Lovas. But they've really done a good job on Tartalek, I'd say. They're much better, much stronger than they used to be. Another off map here. Oh, I think this is my leader unit. I thought I'd take advantage of it. I'm bringing out a little baby leader tank. These things are quite funny. Not leader tank. Oh yeah, it is a leader. It's a command unit before. These are funny. They don't do much, but it's just there to buff up the tank, which is on its way here, I believe. Why is it taking that road? I have no idea. Seems quite strange. Yeah, it's a command unit. Yeah, so I'm focusing in this area, because in my mind, if he breaks through here, that could be my biggest problem. I'm fairly happy in the town. I've got some units in there, nothing strong, not an overwhelming force. My AT rifles are still in there. I'm fairly happy and secure. Up here, oh dear God, yeah, this is what I mean. He's just overwhelmed me with superior units here. He's got the leader in there to buff. I managed to spot this round about this point, that's why he's falling back. He does manage to get out of the forest. I thought I'd bring up a machine gun here, just to cover if he pops his head out of the forest here and help my stir. The Marder's on the road just in case he brings any tanks out, which he does get some... I thought he'd get Stugs in this, but I think I was wrong. It's Panzer IVs. Finally, he's got AA out. And these are 20mm. They're not going to do a terrible amount with this number of planes. Back into the forest. Again, I'm just hoping numbers are going to help me out here. Should really bring the leader across with them to stop them from surrendering like last time, so they have a little bit of a chance. My planes have got free reign. I'll bring out the first bomber. 250 kilo. I was pretty much blind bombing here. I can see there's something in the area, so I'll just finish off that assault squad. I get the flag back, so I'm ticking him again. That's nice. Yeah, we are in B phase, and I have been ticking him. And yeah, at this point, if I was struggling with this deck, I have two of these off maps in B, and they cost 75 points, I believe. Is it 75? Come here, let me have a look at you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 75 points. So on B phase on V for Victory, you only get 90 points per tick, so you can bring out one of those and you can just hold up attacks with them. Roundabout now is when the income's really going to be hitting the income difference, I mean. I've just got bodies in here, dropped into Atasoc. I was hoping to get into this forest, but I didn't realise there was that much in there. There's a flavour in the back line there. I think he comes and tries to do some work in a moment or two. This dug up on the hill is nice. I'm surprised he doesn't bring an AT gun up here. An AT gun here is usually bog standard, or you know, a decent tank up here, an AT gun or both, machine gun too, and vice versa on this side. An AT gun around this area can be nice, or in here. I brought this out as well just to stop him thinking about any planes if he brought any out, and plus, yeah, I am moving it forward to use its HE here. And it has got a lot of HE on this thing. As you can see, 40 rounds of HE. AP as well, 125mm. It's decent. And here we go. It's starting to pick off. That's not the best accuracy. Yeah, in Munte, in the Romanian squads, the snipers are really, really strong. Bringing in more planes to strafe. That did nothing there, didn't it? I guess it's too stressed out. So he's AA. He's learned his lesson. Maybe a bit too late. But this is the one, the 75mm is the one that's going to do the damage. I bring the bomber to try and get it. Again, bad timing. Bad timing. It's not going to get in there. Yeah, my reaction to this is I bring out some arty later on, but it's these little things, I love them. I love them so much. 5 points. 10mm armor. Doesn't do much damage. But now he cannot shoot at me when I'm facing him frontally because I'm armored. I think that they're really nice units. I don't think I was watching much here. I just... there's my another off map. Now I'm trying to advance forward and try and surrender some units, I believe. Or actually, I think I set off another charge first and then go in. Yeah, sending in reinforcements first. In the centre, nothing's happening here. I've moved up these Comzo Mollets. I always think it's Cosmos for some reason. I'll just move them up a little bit here. That's all. Not done anything else here. He's been there since the start of the game. Not moved him. I had a little skirmish in here. Managed to win out. I had a flame squad in here and it fought well. Died eventually. But I managed to gain a foothold. Alright, so I've got these units into here eventually. Got into this forest too. So I'm feeling more than confident now. I know the game's in the bag because there's not much he's got that he can answer me with. My only slight worry was that he might have brought out some. He might have been stacking up some planes because Munte has some nice plane spam, and I've only got one AA piece out at the moment. But I believe I do bring. Yeah, I bring out some more fairly shortly, maybe. Alright, so second off map down. I'm going to advance into this forest now. Alright, off map still going. I've brought in Recon Squad 2. Alright, so opening up on them. And I want to bring the Recon Squad here later to get vision over here. Bring through my stern, my cosmic thing here, whatever you want to call it. I brought that out. Nothing's shooting it, so I know I'm good to bring my stirred out here. There's no AT capacity in the area. Oh, Flame's getting shot up for no reason. He's going to finish them off. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit of a fight in here now, because these, even though they're highly stressed, they're not pinned anymore. If I'd just move forward, even if I did it now, I think, oh no, too late. If I'd done that when they were stressed out, I could have just surrendered them all quite easily, I'd say. But he's obviously not watching. The Pioneers are sat there, not helping out. Oh, now he's noticed. So I might lose a bit here now. But he's just outnumbered. There's like 2 men left. He's bringing in reinforcements now. There's a tank coming as well. Yeah, the stir AT capacity, not particularly great. Yeah, the accuracy is 30%. It might get onto 1 star when he moves up later, so it'd be like 33 or something. Or 35, sorry. Or even more, I'd say. And, yeah, 6 rounds, 100, 1500 range. Decent front armor, but yeah, it's not for fighting tanks, it's for shooting infantry, but I've popped in here, so the tank's going to have to come right up to here before I see it and shoot at it. Still single tick. I think I managed to double tick him briefly in phase A. Still dropping the filthy off maps. I brought in another one here. This one's out of charges now. I think this is the first charge for this one. And again, I can see there's probably something around here, so I'm going to drop that. Just holding the forest. He's not venturing out this way yet, so I've got machine guns covering here. The tank's covering a little bit. Artisok here. They're not. Yeah, not a lot covering there, to be honest. Flying out my plane. No idea why. That's how you kill your own planes if you want to do that. Perfect lesson. Yeah, so things are looking pretty nice. Ah, right. Yeah, so the centre's been really, really, really quiet. So I decided to smoke off this area. Well, reinforcements are coming in. Yeah, the smoke placement's not great. I should have put it more right on the flag. I'll move these babies in here to see what they can do. So probe what's going on. Move the flamer up too. And then I was distracted elsewhere. I wasn't watching this. Some of them probably just ran straight into their death. Oh, he does unload. Oh, and these guys are unloading over there. Yeah, so that didn't go particularly well. Disheartened units, not massively surprising. But I was happy to throw a few of them away. I advanced this one across the field too, managed to gain this flag. Now I'm double ticking. Over here, I've pushed him out. I've got complete control of this area. Ah! He did take out my stir by the looks of it, or maybe it was a 1-for-1 trade. Either way, probably this pack that got the P4, to be honest. Yeah, I just noticed it's a bit too late. I think it dies. Might does not need to be used. I should probably really have shifted this up here, but no, not bothered. He's got AA out right at the back here. Yeah, he's kind of done for now. Yeah, for any like newer or less experienced players, I'd say the mistakes that he's made more than anything here. Well, this wasn't his fault. This is just filthy by me doing this. But yeah, people will do it. They do it all the time. It's easy to do. If you know there's a chance, usually if you're up against Russians, this is why division knowledge helps as well. If you know you're up against something which has anti-tank rifles, these ones are especially good, I believe. Yeah, 40mm pen. Oh, it's not especially good. There's some of 60, I think. But you want to unload off the hill and then just walk into the town, or unload in here. But yeah, sometimes someone will pop it in here. It's not worth risking it. You might lose this flag at the start, but you can just push them off, bring in a plane, use some mortar, something. Ah! Yeah, this was the plane off map, which I got 2 cards of in C phase. I expected it to have a lot more here, or it reinforce after I tried to attack, so I just bombed the hell out of it. Oh, it looks like I might kill my own units here. But yeah, so that I wouldn't say was much of a mistake from him. Machine gun in here from the start, that's a good move. He did very well here. The only thing I would have possibly expected from him more would be to, which would have been a good advantage, was to get onto this hill with some infantry, unload in here at the start and move around through here. And bring it, and if you can bring an AT gun with you too. But then you'd need some AA backup in this area. So, because I'm probably going to be coming in and bombing any kind of, excuse me, any kind of AT I see in this area. Because if you can get something up on here to stop reinforcements, you can own this flag. If that had happened, I would have just give up on this and bothered somewhere else. Other than this, is that he got into here quite late. Usually you should get in, bring units straight into this forest, unload them, get straight into these buildings as quickly as possible, and use squads with HE grenades and flamers. And you can pretty much hold that up fairly well. Yeah, I would not reinforce it down this road unless you've got extremely fast units, like a traction or something. And over here as well, like I said at the start, I don't believe I managed to snipe anything here, but you want to bring at the start something up onto here, something into either into this forest, into this building here, just because he gave me this flag for free at the start. That was the biggest mistakes really in the opening, and that can really ruin the game completely if that happens. These mortars, I'd say, are too far back as well. You want to put them maybe in the forest here, or over here, or even around here somewhere. If you put them in this area, they can cover the centre and the south part of the map very well. Hummels? I don't think that's a good answer to anything. I never use these things. I'm not big on the arty myself. Saying that, I have got some out here because I wanted to try them out. I don't think I'll use these again though. I use these just for the munitions, but they're so slow, my god. And I have these in a deck to use them as an optional late game anti-tank weapon. Because it's, I think it's, because these are upvetted, it's like 40% accuracy. 41% accuracy maybe. So, and they got like 10 rounds per minute. Only 5 shells, but as a last ditch hope to take out some nasty heavy tanks. That's what they're there for. Also, they got their artillery capability as well, obviously. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave off with the look at the speed of the thing. It's taking forever. I mean, these transports, the Botund, they're slow enough as they are, but my god, them things take the piss. I just dropped them off map here because I could, and the game was ending. I thought, see if we can get that flag. These units are moving through here, seeking out the sniper. I think 36 of them can deal with 3 men. but you'd be surprised how bad disheartened troops can be. Especially with a sniper which does high suppression. Strafing down a tank. Ah, I wish I hadn't done that actually, the Mark could have popped it. And I think that's about all she wrote for the game here. This is too far back to do anything. You had no AA in the centre. And that's it. Oh, you can't see his profile. Yeah, he's rank 300 and something. Kills. Oh, this is him. Yeah, his kills. Anything of note? Not really. These are Vanatory squads, really, really strong. There's lots of strong units in this. Munte, are these the... Oh, I can't remember which ones are which. I think it's these two that... Yeah, these are the anti-tank, and there's a bulky squad. They do a lot of work. And these are bulky sniper units, I believe. Then you've got the leader snipers as well. Lots of snipers. Oh yeah, there's nothing much of note here. This is really of note, I would say. 10 points taken out. Oof, over 100 points worth of units there, I say. And possibly the same there. And about the same here as well. Panzer 75 points, I think. These are going to be like 20, 25, or 20, I think. They're the disheartened ones. But still, 30 points, taking about 10 times as many points worth of troops. This guy did well. I think I was in a skirmish in a forest at the start, like in the far forest on a flank. Took down 2 planes, strafed down a mortar, another plane, strafed down sniper. BF took down a plane, another one strafed down machine gun, and this is the bomber, bombed Pioneer Panzer. Yeah, so they're cheap planes, but in numbers they do a lot of work. And yeah, this is a bomber as well. Off map, not a lot. The big one didn't do, the big boom didn't do a lot because there wasn't a lot there. But again, these are not really for outright killing. Most off maps aren't. This is just for suppression, annoying, stopping a push, and you can afford to use these quite liberally because they're 75 points each. Three goes of them, and I get, in this deck I have 3 cars of them, so it's really good. And yeah, I use this right near the end, and I was just bombing the AA. I actually manually tagged it, then I forgot to leave them. After that I put them on fire at will, and I'd one on counter battery, but he had no... Yeah, he had the Hummel out, didn't he? That was about it. Yeah, so that's that. Not the most exciting game, but I thought it would be interesting to show, because yeah, it shows some mistakes with the deployment, things you need to look out for. If you don't know Tartalek, you don't know that I might have these in my deck on this map. It's a combination of map knowledge, division knowledge. It can lose you the game pretty quickly. And Tartalek, I think they're pretty strong. I think they're pretty strong. Just because you can spam out the infantry like no one's business. Anyway, let's just check out. I'll just show you the deck quickly. Whoops. Wrong one. Where's my Tartalek? Where are you? Which one was this? V for Victory. Yeah, so these things, they're just too good. 12 in A. If you have them in B, you get 18. In C, 36, which is what I did. In B, I had just one unit of these Arkizok, or however you say that. But I felt like I'm going to have a good number of these left over anyway. I didn't actually run out of units to bring in, so it worked out quite well in this game. And I was spamming out a fair few. I hate using that term actually, spamming, because it sounds like it's like, oh, no brains, just throw things out willy-nilly. But yeah, I was using a lot of infantry. It's an infantry division. It's to be expected, really. Yeah, so 18, 22, 27, plus 3 leaders, 30 units in A. That's quite a lot, I would say. But V for Victory, you get lots of points in A. Yeah, and back up in C phase, I have plenty to carry on and grind if need be. Yeah, I don't always tend to bring these later on, but I just found that I tend to struggle with the Hungarian infantry in close quarters, and so I need to bring these in combo with the flamers and these units, and you can kind of hold up. These, unfortunately, I got them for the Faust, because I like the Panzerfaust. People hate it, but I like it. I had tanks, but I wasn't worried about tanks in this game because he didn't have a lot, so I use them sparingly. I brought out some Marauds, but didn't use those that much. Use these late game. Plenty of AT equipment. Yeah, here's the tab at Marauds. I'm going to change this now. I think it just didn't seem to work out for me. I think 4 would be enough. Yeah, and you got these to supply. That should be plenty. And I can afford to bring 1 out in B if I need to. Say I need to snipe a nice, nasty big tank. I could use that. I don't need more than 4. Say I'm not big on the arty. I'd rather get them out, get 1 or 2 out in B phase if I can. Because I don't want to be bringing them out in C phase because they don't tend to pay for themselves too much. Yeah, plus in C, say if this was a game where I was struggling a lot more, I definitely would have started bringing out, you know, maybe buy in 2, 3 of these over time. Some of these planes will still be left over. Then I'll be doing the old plane train trick, which I've been murdered by a few times. It can be so frustrating. Yeah, but my AA is fairly light. Oh, I need to change this as well, I'd say. Or should I? 1 star? I think I might leave that for now, actually. Maybe another day. Anyway, that's that. Oh, let's just look at Munte a second, because I could have sworn they had Stugs. Oh, they don't. No, yeah, it's just Panzer IVs only. Panzer IVs only. Yeah, he had no tanks in A, and yeah, I don't blame him. I don't bring these out. I think they're bloody awful. I might be tempted to bring these in because they can just, you know, give a bit of veteran to infantry and support, use them as support in that capacity. But yeah, why bother? Why bother really? These ones I would. I don't have them in this deck. I usually do use these because they can do surprisingly well. Anyway, that's that. So goodbye.